We were such amateur hour before then. Turn myself down a little. Actually, no, the volume's great. It's actually really good. In this guy's opinion. I'll be on the Sand Dolphin character that they don't really. I know that they do a different thing depending on the element that they have chosen. I think they do that based off of their D button. But Catalina, honest mids Catalina, been doing the same thing this entire time. Every version of the game, even in pre-rising. Oh my God! Caught them flinching. Said it's been a long day for everybody. Spending the gems. That's always part of the Grand Blue optimization. You do. Doesn't matter. They don't come with you, so you might as well spend them. They're ready to optimize. Just running some of that honest 2B fireball. Oh my God! Full combo. I guess just that they're super close, right? Chick throw. In the perfect frame trap. And that's going to be game one. That's a quick one. Dire up 1-0. Definitely a little bit of, you know, the character that has like a more funky game plan, trying to get to the right stuff versus a character that's just like running extremely solid strike throw mix-up. As well as like a pre-canned, I can deal with most stuff, but if I have the right prediction. Not quite ready for the check, but RB not running into it this time. About even on life is what I was about to say. Nice tag. 6XL catches the backdash a little too far. I think it was close to him, that would have worked. Buffer unsuccessful, but gets the guard crush. Keeps himself safe. Nice dodge there to avoid the plus frames. Nice awareness, but huge frame trap there for Dire. Oh wow, still gets the close even from that far. I guess just crouching. Great awareness. Oh, I got caught out with the 5U. Misses out on the cross up. RB responds to the super. I'm assuming you cannot armor this. No. Anime. Next touch will do it for RB. Just waits, sees the Dire. No one's DP'd yet at all. That's like the scary thing. I think that was kind of like what the slowdown was going to, because the DP they'd be about just even, and I think after the DP they would have been one interaction away from throw, like one interaction, throw, or strike for either of them. No confirm off the 6XL, but maintaining the momentum. Nice tech from RB. Gets the conversion this time. Heading into mid-screen. Whip something into potential Dire, though. Chilling out, waiting for their opportunity to get in with a throw. There's the DP. Yeah, really slowed it down the second game, RB. Forced to respect a lot of Dire's reaction time to the options they're presenting in neutral. Oh my God, this is going forever. That's what I was about to say, but it ended actually too early. Yeah, setting up the DP. Good awareness using the guard cancel just to maintain their positioning, and with so few interactions left in the round, not stress either way. Nice conversion. Drops out right at the end, but spot dodge 6XL. You have to be like really preemptive in order to get plus frames off of it, it feels. That might be enough as long as there's no drop. Yeah. Sending it to a Dire, taking a 2-0. Moving along. Solid Catalina. I can see why people were like, you might like this character. In terms of like, listen, I'm not going to say I'm just like solid or whatever, but she's so... You get it. I'm watching it. Sometimes I'm watching like Sandolphin, or I'm watching... Well, who's that new guy that everyone hates? I don't know. Characters with funky game plans. But then I'm like, Catalina? I see what's going on. I can observe that. What is happening on screen is something that I can comprehend. Even me with my old decrepit brain. Cam's talking about how tired he is. I don't know if that means that he's setting up another match, but I can hear him talking about how tired he is in the background. Oh, he's complaining about the start. I'm about to complain about Cam, but there's no way I can get louder than him. We'll have to see. He's 2 in the zone. He's 2. He's talking to Andrew about his experiences in seeding, the woes. I think next up, based on this, we're going to get Canadian Bacon versus Lupin. But we'll see if Cam notices. Until then, as I said, UMAD this coming weekend. Be there or break my heart. Especially Dios, Yares, Molly's, What Goat. All of my wonderful Montreal friends. Kyle, the least retired man I know. I'm also going to download. I need to grab a little UMAD, or not UMAD, Tidal Waves, which is coming up in November. I need to grab the little board that we have. Just so you all know. I would hate it if anyone didn't know. Good use of my time either way. What if I add... Oh no. Actually, I remember I have to go studio mode. Or else I'm going to lose you guys. There we go. Mixer. Create new image. File. Desktop. Tidal waves. Okay. Maybe get a little resize, a little cute little resize. Keep everything spick and span. There we go. And now, if I pull myself out of studio mode and then go into this mode, now you can hear me. You can hear all about tidal waves going on November 8th and 9th. One-day events this year for the FGC. I believe on Twitter you can see which events is which day. I know Grand Blue, a lot of anime games on the Saturday. And then like stuff like Street Fighter and City of the Wolves, stuff like that. Hunter x Hunter on a Sunday. But listen, we're ready for the match. That took so long that we're in there. Canadian Bacon and Lupin. Canadian Bacon, of course, one of the prompt Ottawa zoners, known Ottawa zoner. Plays Sim in SF6, plays Matera in this. I think that's their name, right? Yeah. And then Lupin, known Soul Bad Guy, Far Espresser, known DPer and Neutral. Local guy back in town for school, as is the many of the cases with folks around here. Oh yeah, I forgot they played Yule in this game. Though I guess Yule, she's got lots of tricky in and out. I think she has like an invincible backdash move that's like pretty non-committal for the amount of escape you can get out. Warming up the hands, starting to fire.
Versus Matera.
Yeah, I think this is Canadian Bacon's first game of the pool, as they are #1 seed, frequent winner.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Using the most out of that far range jab, far medium. Just getting all that incremental damage, frustrating you, forcing you to like do something like a dash or a spot dodge in or a jump, and using your own movement against you to like sneak out of these scenarios. Like, he always knows the proper way to sneak out of the corner. Those Dulcim fundies. Nice challenge. Gets caught in the jump in though. Doesn't finish their combo. May have been missing the special they wanted to use to end that. Oh, huge pickup. Next hit should be enough. But we DP out. Had to spend half of that super meter though. Oh, the guard cancel on the guard cancel. We're back in vanilla. Next hit for either of these guys, depending on the hit. Oh, caught a juggle, but a little too far to kind of get what they wanted. Slight delay on the DP there. What are we going to do? Back off. Anticipate the shimmy. Nice jump. Spot dodge! This is crazy. That is cheap! But catches them. Counter hit after. I think they were trying to maybe do like a 5L. But Canadian Bacon more than happy to just jab after that. I don't think you can actually punish the jab with that DP option. Which is probably why he's going to that farm so often. These are the interactions. I have to imagine the interactions, right? Yeah, we have to cancel right back out, but that only possesses one gem, one precious jewel. finds the punish, but no conversion on the rate with the dive kick. Maybe give them an extra little bit of distance they needed. Corner pressuring these very non-committal strings, but Canadian Bacon is 3 for 3 on these. I think at this point, like, maybe Lupon is just like, it's fine if that happens. All out of gems, though. Oh my gosh, so it's taking that extra damage. All that zoning that would usually add up is adding up into something much more significant than usual. Every errant fireball hit was doing, like, doesn't sound much, but it's like, it was doing like an 1/8 of that health bar, which is like, if you can only take 8 fireballs, you're in a bad spot. Lupon getting starting, fortunate drop there, maintaining the corner even after spending all that resources. Flash moment. I caught the counter hit. Nice awareness. It was looking like a trailer for a second. Just representing options, going for the counter in mid-screen. Yeah, trying to bait out that far M. Nice counter hit. A little too far to get the full conversion they wanted. It was like a really long-range anti-air on that dive kick. Yeah, and there's sneaking out of the corner, but finds the low. Once again, though, Lupon dropping these conversions. Canadian Bacon, one interaction away from being on set point. That's what I would say, but right there, yeah, looking to bait out the DP. Was like, this is going to be the one. It was not, but a cheeky little far-range overhead. Lupon with the first round of the set. Said he's been dropping a lot of these combos, but not anymore, it seems like. Listen, as I say it, it's like the reverse commentator's curse. Commentator's blessing. But now trying to bite. Maybe the confidence kind of biting them as they continue to swing on these counter hit setups. Nice blocks. The Canadian Bacon trying to fight their way out. Nice catch. Using it to hedge their bets against the way that this character sets up pressure, of course, with that kind of like Eno, kind of air dash, close to the ground dash. So again, getting around the zoning, but a little too far, does not get the close M. Drops out of that combo, and even though Canadian Bacon took a little bit of damage, definitely in a better position than they would be if the range was a little more calculated. Almost caught air block, what it looked like there. Nice little conversion, catches them low. Frame traps have been working really well for Canadian Bacon. Big upset in terms of the seating. It would make me look like a jump. Catches him low that time. Yeah, it's gone overhead every single time. Unsurprising because at this point in the set, you kind of need to mix it up. Let them know you're not autopiloting. There's actually a second co-pilot that does a slightly different thing. Shoutouts to the rehearsal on Paramount Plus or HBO Max, I forget. Crave, maybe? Craving it into this round. Nice anti-air. Canadian Bacon now on set point. Been a lot of like anti-air blocks from Lupon, so I had to go to an option that is air unblockable to really finish things off. Usually I think like not worth it, just because you don't have that much damage. But listen, when it kills, that's all the damage you need. Catches the anti-air a little too far for the... It was a weird one. I hit really, really late, which you think it would give him more time, but I think the spacing was just a little awkward. Lupon, Aracia, what's going to be? Catches a meaty low. Nice blocks. First block DP of the set. Maybe the first of many. We'll have to see how Canadian Bacon is feeling. But right into super. Drain one of those gems. Can survive a throw here. Oh, but tries to... Yeah, I guess some block bolt here. Actually could have ended the set, but needed a quicker conversion. Or ended the round, rather. Let's hope this doesn't bite Lupon. The tracking on the butterfly. They want blood. This is still very doable, but yeah, that like the invincible backstep has done so much work in denying and punishing the Terra pressure. And now we're on set point. Oh, now we're representing different options, a little running option to try and make Lupon honest after these usually safe challenges. Catches them low. Into the tick throw. Half health now. Canadian Bacon. Not ready for the anti-air. Just backing off. Going back to the zoning game. Wants to stay out of this range. It's kind of mid-range where Lupon's been able to represent the EX backstep and get so much mileage. But now using the super jump, great positioning. Nice blocks. Tries for the 668 again, but Lupon ready to challenge this time. I don't know if it was a running something. Oh, guard crush. Are you gonna spend it back? Yeah. So now you're totally out of gems. Next hit could lead to a lot. Just spending all of it. Oh, out of range for the unblockable. Tried to go for it. Got a little too cheeky, perhaps. Now chip death is a real concern, but finds a hit. Not gonna happen. Meter does not have the super for this. We're just gonna finish with as much of a setup as we can. Out of range for a real Oki. Backs off. I think Lupon got it right at the end. Yeah, he said he was trying to DP right on reaction, but it's tough out here. Final interaction. Lupon moving forward in the bracket. It does not get much closer than that. And I like the idea of like waiting for the DP too, because like most of the time she's just gonna follow up because it's safe anyways. But DP on reaction, especially if you're not using the skill button, is a challenging task. I got it. Anything that happens on stream, I'm reporting. Here comes coffee.
Andrew wants to know when you guys are leaving on Friday. Because you're in the same hotel room.
I'll double check with Paul. We're leaving pretty early. We're leaving like right afternoon.
We're going to leave around noon. I was like, I imagine they're going to leave early because they have all the equipment.
We're gonna leave around noon. It's when we both get off work, or I think we're both working half days.
We'll probably meet you at the hotel.
Exactly. If you get there before us, it won't be for very long. Coordinating the efforts. Thank God Paul drives, bro. Renting a car, of course, splitting with him to move all the equipment that we need to Montreal. They have helped us out many times. He must help them out in return. This is the social contract that we have signed. It's now coffee. This is winner's semis now? This is winner's semis now. It's correct. I said it like a question when I was so sure. You should have been able to tell how sure I was. Winner's semis. Semis is such a cute word. It's like friendlies. Coffee. One of my folks also commentating with me this weekend at UMAT. I think handling, probably doing on Grand Blue, maybe some Strive.
Believe in victory.
I'm stuck in SNK land. I think I'm commentating top cut of every SNK game this weekend. Okay, this is a button check. Never mind. Don't look at this. Look at the focus. Look at them being like, it's great. That button surely it does what it does. They look happy. They look happy with how things are. They look certain. They look determined. So yeah, there's a pretty upset for the bracket. This could really change how things span out to this winners, because one of these people is going to be winners finals. I don't think any of that is like an especially like a surprise. It's just weird to not see Canadian Bacon. Given this game is typically, I believe, at Orc World Tour is 3 out of 5 all the way through, so maybe that's our bad. But of course, we are just a free bracket on a Tuesday. Quicker you can adapt, the better, I think. Plus, you can play some casuals after. I'm not going to kick you off. Still 2 out of 3 for this set. Once we get into finals territory, we can start doing 3 out of 5 or whatever. Game seems to be running that shit like the Navy. It seems like we ran Dyer versus Belfry Boy off stream, it seems. We're talking about Shadowverse. This is now out of my jurisdiction. I cannot give commentary on this. I can pretend it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but let the intros rock. Coffee on Grimnir. Played the samurai lady most of the time. I'm trying to remember her name. I hope that maybe that'll inspire Narmaya? That sounds right. Grimnir, one of these new characters, has like that weird like exert mechanic with the going to the sigils to kind of throw bait and do stuff at weird angles. Oh my god, I was gonna say hard knockdown, but no, we're spending it all. Holy smokes. We dropped the ender though, the important part. Unfortunate, but drop the combo also from Lupon. Maybe some empathy in that drop. Listen, we just have the fireball. It's all we need at this point. But it doesn't seem like the strongest fireball in the world. Able to be baited. Nice try to... that was a really cute to go for the backdash there, as it caught Coffee trying to like automatically guard cancel whatever hit came next. That almost turned into a huge spin around. But Lupon decided swung on some minus frames. Especially risky to do when you don't have your invincible option stock, as he just spent it. Getting the parry now. Running that -2 into reversal grind set. Backing off. Just threatening the sigils above you. So yeah, I really like that, spending the meter just to get out of the range of those sigils. So you know next hit was going to be a messed up setup for Coffee. They must have gone away at this point, yeah. Need to complete DP into DP. Never mind, they're still there. That's crazy. A guy like me, I had no idea. I guess you can't like teleport to them from wherever. It seems like you have to be in range for them to light up like that. Apologies, I just smacked my mic super hard. This should be enough, I imagine. But might drop the super again. Goes for a BD unblockable. Does give Lupon a chance here. Any hit will be enough. Caught a backdash maybe? No. Still walking back. Worth a shot. The Coffee still had more screen to run away to. So far, the Grimney are working out. The range on that far L seems really solid. The steppy. The tip of the toe. Yeah, catching them as well there. Can create some spacing traps with it. Both of them have 100 meter stocked. Spending their crystals to try and get momentum. 6XL. First person to fire on that, right? So hard to deal with. Counter hit throw. What's it going to be? Throw bait. Catches just, listen, runs up, sweeps. Catches the DP. Yeah, definitely maybe caught Coffee off guard there. Definitely think you're going to be alive. Maybe crawling. Maybe. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is SSBA. You're super dead. Never mind. Lupon says we take those. Nico trying to continue his series of upsets here. Feel himself this week. Has been a while since he ran Grand Prix, so a lot of people are probably a little rusty. Nice spot dodge. Wow. Yeah, almost a very clean pickup, but scaling was a little too high, I think. Would have been difficult to finish that one off. Holy smokes, is a lot of damage. I mean, it's all your cooldowns, right? You have no specials at this point, so it's literally just strike throw. DP out. Avoid things from getting nasty. Unfortunately, has allowed things to become nasty, using those sigils to extend this combo forever. Says, I don't even want to see the animation. I'm just going to practice my combo routing. I have such a health lead. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words for some people, but not for Coffee this round, who is now on set point to go into winner's side of Grand Finals. Oh, nice catch. Catches a bit of a whiff on Coffee's pressure there. Other side. Nice, catches him with a running normal. I think both of them were running at the same time. Nice blocks. Lupon's been pretty good. I mean, I think, oh man, saying pretty good for catching these DPs, but also for dropping these combos midway through. Nice anti-air, holy smokes, right from behind the head. Caught the counter hit, but unfortunately his 2 hits kind of lost out on the combo opportunity. It's good for both these guys. Anyone's game at this point. Nice conversion here from Coffee. Are we spending it all? Oh, we go for a little reset. Nice blocks. Catches the cross-up at this point. Backing off, using the sigils just to get out of that scramble scenario. Like, it seems like that invincible backdash is so difficult to deal with. And so just says, I have sigils and screen, I don't have to deal with nothing. Exclaiming each other that they are carried. I think that was that 2-0? That was 2-0, yeah. We did a long button check. We were very sure. Yeah, we can get coffee and Belfoy Boy. Belfoy Boy!
What?
You seem shocked, but that is one of the things that actually aligns with my seeding. Who knew? Belfoy Boy coming up. I got a message. Should I get a message from him? What is the problem, Cam?
I got Dyer versus Canadian Bacon. We're gonna run that first.
Oh, sure. That's what's up. That's a sick match. Okay.
Yeah, I want this to be on screen.
Yeah, no, I want it to be on stream. Yo, get me in there.
I want video record that Dyer.
Come join me, my friend.
I want to be on stream.
That's what you meant.
Yes. Yo, get me in here. Get me in here.
No worries.
Get me in here.
Also happy to announce that I spent some time with Audio Technica support and got this little bit. We had an issue where one of the mics was disconnecting once in a while and making someone silent through the whole VOD, which I felt very bad about. But enough time for Audio Technica to give us a little doohickey, make sure that we can keep our microphones in. Send it to us for free. We love you, Audio Technica. Sponsor us for our next event. I'll take a sponsorship for the next event, please, now that we have a correspondence.
God. It is Dyer here in the flesh. Yo, this is gonna be.
I did not know Dyer was sick like that at this game, as you can see by the seating.
Oh, he is.
I had no idea.
So sick at this game. Dyer clears me.
Well, I saw. I was at the first game. The first game on stream was Dyer versus Arby, and I was just like, this Catalina character. I understand now. Like, it's just like the strike throw superiority. Played their ranges. It's footsies. Played their ranges really well using that. The parry stance, like the focus attack. I always like to call it.
You're talking about Lightwall?
Yes.
Yeah, she puts like the hexagon shield with her hand.
Yeah. Was able to like really slow things down in their set against Arby. Like Arby had a lot of I was playing Sandolphin, so a lot of like options that just kind of like we're safe and move forward, and we're no longer safe.
Yeah, no, Lightwall. I think Lightwall is probably really bad for Sandy.
It seemed unfun, but you know who was having fun? Dyer.
You know, I'm having fun watching. I'm gonna have fun watching Dyer. We should probably change the names though.
I should change the name. You're right. This is Dyer and Canadian Bacon. Look, the match hasn't even started yet. No hit. Okay, we're clean. They hadn't gotten hit yet.
Okay, so Canadian Bacon gonna start with some zoning, as is the traditional Matera game plan.
Yeah, just backing off, doing like playing those sim fundamentals I was talking about before, where we're just like throwing stuff out, getting some annoying damage in, frustrating you, and the second you try to jump or roll forward to try and deal with it, she's already out of the corner. She saw your move before you even did it.
Well, it also, like, the butterflies complement her really well because it's pretty much meant to deal with the fact that she cannot, or to deal with the fact that you roll, so it stops you from rolling. But what I'm noticing from Dyer right now, playing rather analytical, seeing what Canadian Bacon is going to do, play patient, and then...
When you have a big health like that, you can go for a cheeky option like that, minus little step dash.
For sure. And also, I mean, Canadian Bacon's playing Matera, going to zone, so wants to play at a distance anyways, but mainly just going to be doing damage to chip, if anything.
One of the biggest deciding factors, I think, is that, like, at that last round, is just how much damage Catalina can put out when she finds the right starter. Once you get yourself close to the corner like this, which you're naturally going to do on a zoner, suddenly, like, EX Thrust leads to 1,000,000 damage. Misses out on their dash there.
Doesn't quite get the micro dash.
Failed meaty there, turned into mistakes to miracles. Dyer's still in this, even on health, but Canadian Bacon, I was going to say full on meter, but spending it.
The Bacon playing rather defensive in this matchup.
Spot dodge into the 6XL.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot more of that came from. Dyer is so good at hitting those two ends and confirming them into that 2-3-6-2. And as soon as you see that, as Catalina, as soon as you see Catalina land that, you know there's a cutscene coming.
Yeah. It's combo video stuff. A lot of
Next
crumples.
hit.
Once again,
hit
though, that's the second time that's worked.
It's well, the thing is that the threat of light wall is putting that mental stack there. Misses the throw. So Dyer taking like the little micro dash, getting that extra throw to punish.
Believe in victory.
1-0 for Dyer.
Yeah, suffering some success, has 2+ on block. Canadian Bacon had the right idea, but as these Texanars have been a little funky across the board. Nice challenge there, though. You cannot let Dyer get away with that forever.
Fireball, some plus frames, a little bit of space.
That's gonna be
Dyer in the corner. Dyer's really good with those safe jumps, and they're so scary.
Try to
Gets
sneak
hit by
under.
the DP. Tried to go for the lunge, but doesn't have that for now, so gonna have to play a little further back. You get a U butterfly, so you're holding the plus frames.
Backing off as went through the storm so far, but needs to find their way out of the corner. And the thing is, Dyer is so consistent.
It confirms galore. He doesn't miss those.
Next hit could be it.
Oh,
but the range on
that's
these, yeah, it's just the range is a little bit off, or the plus frames are a little bit off, but these whiff throws have been really costing Canadian Bacon, who's now back against the wall, threatening to get out of this bracket.
You cannot whiff a throw against Dyer. Anytime I'm in a call with Dyer and I miss a whiff throw punish, I'm hearing about it.
It's what she's all about, right? When you're such a strike throw focused character, you got to be ready.
Yep.
Just out of range for that DP there.
This is the DP, but doesn't get much in the way of punish. Very lucky, actually. Matera, you should see some of Matera's real DP punishes. They hurt.
The screen carry on that.
Oh, but Catalina's screen carry is massive. Would you believe me if I told you she used to have a wall-to-wall meterless?
I believe it. Frame trap there. Yeah, 6XL finds the right time to challenge those good as Canadian Bacon. I was going to say this very even. That hit could have really turned things around. Canadian Bacon still in the lead right now.
Uh-oh.
Butterfly, come back, save me.
Extension, though.
Health lead now for
Safe
Dyer. Oh, nice blocks.
Base PC, safe job.
Now strike throws the.
Oh, and that's it.
I think that was supposed to be a DPU, but
It might have been.
I would just been the butterfly would have surprised me there, to be honest.
I think if it were to be a UDP, there would have been a U there at least, like a U butterfly. But
Could have just been a brain. Listen, I've brain farted worse if that was supposed to be what was going on. Either way, Dyer saying my seating is trash, continuing through this bracket. Listen, I didn't know, and now I know.
Oh, Dyer at 7. Oh yeah. No, you kind of did Dyer too.
I didn't know.
No, you didn't.
But
know.
now
It's
I know.
Okay, you know. Now
Also,
you're a knower.
Now I'm aware. 8-person bracket. You're gonna face a lot of strong folks. Coffee, you're gonna be up on match
stream.
soon as we clear out here for winners finals.
Sure.
As we advance into top 4.
Okay, that's me.
That's you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
There we are. I'm going to change these names ahead of time so I don't embarrass myself twice. It's going to be Coffee against Belfoy Boy for winners finals. Winner, this will go to winner side of Grands, of course. Not grand finals yet. I'm saying one thing and typing another. I'm a fool. Winners finals. This will be 3 out of 5. Lupon and Arbiter playing off stream. Arbiter was our first match we had on stream. Still alive though in loser side.
Clearly. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
Talking, I think, about Evo France, talking about travel.
Sign up for 10 at combo breakers. Like, we're on enough games, guys, and we're like, the teams are gonna hate you. You'll have to fun around you. Oh, he's gonna be bolting. Oh, you're gonna do some cardio around the venue. That's crazy. That's why I laughed like that.
Patrick, I believe in you, but I would feel so cathartic DQing you. Because when you have sometimes it tells you all the conflicts, and it would be like you also in this, also in this, also in this, and I'll be like, you got 2 minutes. He better be here. Names are set up ahead of time. Yes. I did not forget.
I'm not fighting you this time, okay?
The coaching is just, you're not fighting me now, so don't worry about me. Think about the stress you don't have to deal with now that you don't have to deal with one of the craziest grappler players. Sorry?
The rest of this is just going to be on stream. I'm going to start playing.
Okay. Yeah, great. Blaze Blue is going to be starting off the stream. We're through most of the bracket now, which is going to be great. There's a couple people I know that were double bracketing. Mikas as well, who seems like he exploded. It happens. Lots of strong players here. Yeah, Lupon also. I mean, Lupon's still in the bracket, right? Oh, well, fighting for it right now. Anyway, just seeing how well Cam's going to be able to run BBCF based on who has lived and who has died. Boy. Right, the Sora's player. I knew I recognized him, I just forget who he played. Coffee's still on this this guy. The only thing I remember of this guy, of course, what I observed through the match, I know that Rakira is playing this guy. One of the new Rising characters that I'm a little unfamiliar with, I must admit, but I'm picking up on context clues as the games go on. I think Granblue is a pretty understandable game. It's one of those games you can look at and be like, oh yeah, I can see the mentality.
Oh, for me, yes. Yes, it is. It is. I played the whole match.
We're having a discussion, so we're going to let the characters also have a discussion.
Now, granted, he didn't know something.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
All right into it. No button check required. If they did a button check after letting the Rain Toast rock, I think I would have crashed out. I'm glad there's a moment there. We're setting up the zoning. Of course, Sora's, I think he has good anti-fireball tools when he has meter, but otherwise has to deal with a lot of this. He's eaten a lot of the circumstantial damage. And Coffee's kind of set up a route for them to take that exactly right there. Can challenge using that, I think it's 236U. Just to blow through with that armor. Trying to build up these stocks as well. Yeah, throw it again. It's going to be safe on block. Might as well. Can build up that meter while you're pressuring. Oh, the clash. Unfortunate. Coffee giggling about that one. Says, haha, your character sucks. Not like mine. Nice throw bait. Be full combo. I think that'll be enough. Yeah, especially spending the crystals. I always got to remember that's the Granblue drive gauge, the drive crystals. The burn meter, the overheat. It's a lot of things. Using 5U with these ranges to build up the stocks, but trying to challenge with the follow-up is really difficult unless you know that hurt box is going to be a problem for you. Building the stocks. We'll see if we'll go on beast mode. I think it's pretty rare to see Sora's players go for it. Thought they were going to go back into zoning, but I think they're so close to their sigils, they're might as well try. Nice challenge there. Speaking of nice challenges, they've got to read on each other's rhythms, offensively at least. Tornado set up. Back throw. Super brave, too. With the sigil right above you, there's a very intense mind game. Nice throw bait. Says, listen, I can throw bait, too. I don't need no fancy sigils to do my throw baiting. One round apiece. This is kind of a if you get in and if I get in kind of matchup. It seems. Who can maintain the momentum? And so far, he got in. So much damage. Holy shit. We're spending it all. Nice challenge, but no combo. Backs off, expects the DP maybe. Ooh. That might be enough. With the crystals? No, we're going for a little reset. I think that they clashed on the guard cancel button, which actually goes into the unblockable if there's no block. That was very funky. That was the same brain cell. Mom said it's my turn. Next hit could be enough here for Coffee. I think it was really smart to not go into super at the end of that. As now the threat of a hit is that much stronger. Playing, shimmying around a little bit, trying to wait out each other's cooldowns. Going into Dipey mode. It's gonna give him that extra guts. Oh my god! Flex on them. Belfoy Boy taking game 1. Clutch little reaction. I guess it's a 1-button reaction, but it's not exactly like a DP. You're not going to get rewarded all the time. Luckily, though, those pectorals, the back muscles, also strong. Pectorals at the front. What is the back again? The lats? I forget. I'm not a real gymmer. Combo that they dropped last time. Listen, now any hit, any solid hit, it's gonna be enough for Belfoy Boy. Just sending it a little too far to convert. Coffee said, what? I think they got caught just maybe moving forward, maybe the beginning of a dash or something. Belfoy Boy, though, ever since that first round, has kind of been running away with it. Coffee getting established. Nice! Coffee baiting out the response there. The Belfoy Boy not done challenging, refusing to be conditioned. Taking advantage of this time where there's no sigil on screen is what I would say. The sigils are back on screen. Just backs out of anti-air range. Nice catch. Now starting to threaten punishing that 5D. Trying to universally deal with everything that Coffee could deal with. Late tech, nice throw bait. I think that would have been minus there. That was a little bit of a weird... Listen, DP right back into it. I want to take advantage of these sigils. Throw bait. Another throw bait, yeah. Using the sigils to repeat this combo structure. Anything into Crystal here, doesn't even need it. No resources spent. Just the orbs. A slower paced match for sure. Plus frames have to be respected. Nice conversion. Flex on him, get a little bit of that extra, because I believe every flex gives them, I think it's just more health or better guts modifier when you're in his SSBA. Not going to need it there. Fish of the Dragon. Perfect. Belfoy Boy up 2-0. Will we see the clean 3-0 sweep, or will Coffee caffeinate, wake up? The synapses start firing. So far, looking more like the prior. Rather than the latter. Trying to bait on the throw now. Trying to take advantage of this momentum, hoping Coffee's getting nervous. But Coffee looks pretty composed. No hesitation on the back throw. I just think it's literally just like Belfoy Boy getting these huge offensive sequences, the amount of damage they can push out. Unblockable. Does not have the resources to get out.
I'm 28. What's your excuse?
We're having an age off. Listen, if we're going age for age, you relax. Coffee says, I'm 28. What's your excuse? And I'm like, listen over here, buddy. My birthday next week. I don't want to talk about it. Spending the sigils gets all the way into the corner. So much meter gain too. That's what I would say, but we've spent it now. Oh, that was cheeky as hell. Basically off-screen overhead. What will it be this time? Challenges before they can dash up. I kind of like it. Just listen, there's a bunch of stuff on screen, but I only have to deal with it if you get to activate it. And now Coffee. Looks like they got some confidence off for saying, listen, I'm old. I'm not out. Ooh, the armor! Yeah, I guess the ender now on a bunch of their specials. Nice bait, trying to go for the guard cancel timing. God damn. Send it. That was sick. Coffee was riding so much momentum, and just like that one turnaround. Says, my bad, my fault, OG, I didn't know. Catches the backdash as well. Right now, every guess is working out for Belfoy Boy, except for that last one. Coffee continues to go back to the backdash option. DP, though, sneaks out of the corner with that roll. Plus frames, respected. Nice interruption. Seems they're trying to reset the pressure. Goes into 5Ds. Really been working out here. Hard knockdown. Ooh, once again, he messed up the guard reversal timing. I messed up their meaty, but actually ended up working out for them in the end. Coffee on the board. There's some smack. There's some lighthearted smack talk going on right now. Say, listen, you're saying I'm ass? What, a guy who's ass? Yada yada yada. This and that. You gotta let the buttons do the talking. Right now, Bellboy Boy blocking with his face. Eventually works out. Nice interruption. These guys are swinging now. The respect has gone out the window. These guys are just like, nah. We are being nice conversion. Very cute. Gets him with the corner, but Bellboy Boy not ready to eat even one offensive sequence. Counter hit gives so much time. We'll have the opportunity to end things off with super if we want it, but no, we just spend the gems, goes by faster. Coffee trying to even things up here. Was looking like a sweep. Coffee manages to activate, embracing the old power, the power of aging. The power of someone who's been to a blockbuster, you know? Oh, gets out of range of that follow-up. And Coffee, just like that, has swung all the way back around. This is a 2-2 now. We got a real match. It's always been close, but yeah, okay, here's the switch. Who we're going to? Andre, the most exciting character of the game. I love Pringles. Coffee, of course, now character locked at this point. Andre, of course, very solid character, just kind of very boring. Great pokes, great throw baits, some really solid options. Has kind of the Monot SF5 like delayed button pressure with one of his supers. But overall, you're just pressing that far button and the safe follow-up, far button and the safe follow-up. Seems like a Coffee was just taking a second to think about how they're going to play this matchup now. Eyebrows of Bellboy Boys, and you didn't think I'd do it? You think I'm above it? This small man with big ambitions? Let's see how this is going to pan out. So far, using the new range, yeah, can now challenge at some ranges that he was kind of unable to before, right? The range of that far M. Oh my God, Coffee! Just running in, like challenging him, being like, listen, you got to keep poking because now I've accepted that you're the zoner in the scenario, and now I'm going to get in that ass. Nice interruption. Nice blocks. Guard cancel, into guard cancel, the classic, just to maintain the momentum. Go gem for gem, ban for ban. Nice using the parry stance. The recovery on the parry stance was so fast. Oh my God. Trailer stuff, interacting, going meter for meter. At this point too, cooldown for cooldown is actually pretty decent for you when you have this much of a health lead. No crystals left. Unblockable is a real concern, so now you have to keep them away at all costs.
Oh my God.
The range on that 6XM. Catching them after the spot dodge. Set point now for Bellboy Boy. Wow. The run up after the 6XL was crazy. Caught a huge counter hit. Best case scenario for Coffee here. Doesn't spend it though. Staying in the corner, says, don't worry, brother, you can have all the crystals you want. Might actually die off this interaction. Has a lot of resources to spend, right? It's gonna be close. It's what I would say. That does damage so fast. Holy smokes. Set point. Last game, last round of winners finals. Tries to wake up the EX parry. Doesn't fall for the throw bait though. If you're Coffee right now, you're thinking I'm still in sigil range. Not gonna matter though. Matters for the conversion at least. But gets the hit. Doesn't even need it for the mix-up. one more interaction. Because at this point, the throw bait is not always scary, but we just wake up mashing on it. I think there's a moment of like, you're going to be in fair. You're going to just like wait, block it out. Coffee says, no, thank you. I've spent enough time on this earth. I've paid my dividends. Coffee winning 3-2. Coffee now sitting on the winner's side of the grand finals. I'm sure they're going to join us on commentary. At least I hope they do, because I have to take a little. I have to make a little trip to the little gamers room. Coffee, do me a favor. I'm just going to sneak out. Do you mind taking over stream for like a?
Yeah, I got it.
Just let me. I'm going to set it up for you.
Oh, he's watching it. Wait, China's here? Yeah, just got here. All yours. Of course.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Close set going on there. That was, man, I needed a second to think about that. There are quite a few ways in which I could have trolled there, but I took a moment to think in between the character picks, and I remembered some of the things that would have made me lose. Always take a second, folks. But up next, we've got Arbiter, the resident local master of pretty much everything, I'm going to be honest with you, and Dyer, the other local GOAT. Now, I believe these two just played a couple. I believe they played winner's side. I didn't really get a chance to see that one, but from my understanding, Dyer had quite the control over this match, or over the set. But the Arbiter was playing Sandy back then, and it looks like they are making the swap over to Vayne. Dyer picking the signature Catalina. Ooh, that's a really nice Vayne color. Damn! So, from my understanding, Light Wall was a bit of a, well, wall for Arbiter last time, but now, swapping over to the Vayne should be a little better equipped, I think, to deal with it.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Let's get into it. Starting off with some Vayne zoning. Ooh, uses the 5U to break through. Vayne's 5U reset. Uh-oh. That's the Light Wall all over again. And now, Arbiter starting off using some 5Us to try and get Dyer off, but goes for the UDP. Takes the hit. That is going to be the SPA. I'm not sure if that kills. No, it doesn't. Vayne just hanging in there. Never mind, my bad. My bad. Should have known better. Already round one going over to Dyer. Starts off with a light wall trying to bait just any sort of a single attack, but Arbiter expecting it, swaps, goes for the jump in. Light wall seeming like it's going to be a bit of a pain actually to deal with the energy destruction. Placing shields, goes for the U energy destruction, doesn't matter. Spot dodge, but Arbiter still getting a slight win off of that. And just playing a little bit long distance, annoying Vayne, but Dyer playing slow and steady, spot dodging, making his way in. You saw that confirm into the corner. And what's going to happen now? Gets the throw, safe jump. What's the answer? Swap, sweep. Oh, that was a bit of an interesting interaction. Shield gonna completely stop that U fireball actually. And I see Arbiter is kind of going for replacing the shield, trying to bait a fireball, and then trying to go for a U energy destruction to punish. Not seeming like it's working. Dyer is getting the spot dodge, but Arbiter still taking round two. Blocks the 5U, gets the throw punish. And really good shimmy with the light wall there. Dyer really taking advantage of how that can mental stack you and make you want to block to take the opportunity to throw. And the more you get thrown, the more you want to press. Go for the cross up out of corner. Doesn't quite land, doesn't matter. Back into the corner. Usually just going with the safe jump to take the plus range instead of trying to do kind of an empty jump into a land, into a throw. Oh, goes for the light wall in the 6XL. Doesn't matter. Who wins here? Oh my god. I guess level 3 breaks them.
Believe in victory.
Game 1 going over to Dyer. We are back to first to 2. Over to the wall you go, and now 6XL's right out. Very well done by Dyer. Vayne, I think Vayne would be a much more annoying character if 6XL didn't exist, but 6XL is actually so good at dealing with this character's kit. Like, it goes to the shield, it can make Vayne block, it's still plus. Now you're into that strike throw. Gets the sweep, but doesn't get the follow-up. Doesn't matter, we take a hard knockdown. Frame traps, push out. The wild frame traps, good throw break. You shield. That is, you can't mess with it. Oh, good spot dodge on the 5U. Oh, and you're eating the frame trap, that's it. Another U fireball. Light, heavy, 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 heavy. I don't know if that was 4 heavies, doesn't matter. Anyways, that kills. Catalina, when she gets those single hit confirms, hits like a truck. Especially when you see that 100-meter dump. Good DP to say, get off of me. Get over to that corner. Vayne going slightly in front of that shield. Doesn't matter. Good blocks using the 6XL to bait the light wall. None of those follow-ups work, but it doesn't matter because Cat can just backdash out of it. She can cancel the strike into a backdash. Nice backdash. Good call out with that 6XL. And that's going to be a combo. Into the corner you go. Doesn't quite get the anti-air there, but jumping against Vayne generally scary. Insane whip punish. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't get to fully convert. BC, get off of me. DP, get off of me. UDP. Okay, it's really funny when they die on the small fall. Nice poke. I think that was far M.
Battle 3. Engage.
Goes for another far M poke. Good DP. Dyer is so good. Full awareness, by the way, that the first hit of Cat's MDP is still air unblockable. It's only the subsequent hits, but Dyer really good at timing it, just so that you can get hit by it in the air anyways. So, saves at least half the cooldown. 6XL. Good UDP, get off of me. Push back into the corner, but that's a punish! That Cat far M is huge. Dyer not going for the full cash out. Knows he can't kill yet. Good throw. Safe jump. Well. Oh, good stagger pressure. That's game 2 to Dyer. That's loser semis over to Dyer. Moving over to losers finals. Well played by RB though. Actually, quite the that was a pretty good contest, but Dyer well aware of what he can do with Catalina. Sorry. We're going to move over to losers finals now. We are going to have Dyer versus Belfoy Boy. Let's move this over to player big, game small.
Is your top 3 now? I just know that I have to who I have to take a picture of. What's up? No, we need, this is Dyer, Belfoy Boy. I think Belfoy Boy is somewhere behind you. Maybe not. Thank you. It's losers finals, as you said.
Yep, we're getting another run back here.
So those loser semis, Dyer, RB, and Dyer.
Loser semis, yes.
So that's a
sorry.
run back, actually. That was the first game we ran on stream.
Yes, that was a run back.
The coffee's doing it right now. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, no, that's my bad.
Cam is acting like he can't just check the VOD. Sometimes it's like, I love Cam to death, but sometimes Cam's like, oh man, but like, I'm going to have to fucking, I can't even do that. And I'm like, well, if you just did this one thing, and he's like, I'm not going to fucking do that. You want me to take an extra step?
Hey, to be fair, scrubbing through Twitch VODs can kind of suck. Twitch is not a good website.
Anytime that I've had to make, like, when I remember I made, like, highlights for a couple weeks, and also, like, you know, anytime that I'm working on trailer stuff or any other thing, it's just YouTube VODs at 2x speed for, like, 3 days in a row, and I feel like I'm, you go insane.
Oh, you know what? Oh, for 3 days straight? Damn.
Or, like, if I'm working on something big. If it's just, like, a highlight, it's going to be, like, one session. But sometimes, any, like, trailer thing or anything that, like, is taking, like, a lot of footage to look through. There's so much footage for summer events last year. Shout-outs to the guys at Signature Motion taking so much, like, B-roll and whatever else. I'm going to say you go nuts. But for now, we are on our... Yeah, losers finals.
This is losers finals.
They're probably not starting with the Honore, but you never know. He might feel equal.
No, he shouldn't be starting with Honore. He won this set last time with the Soras. He should be running the Soras. If he goes through if he goes through 2 grands, I imagine he starts with Uno.
Is there anyone with the tag Tyrannosaurus? Has anyone thought of that?
Yo, you're actually cooking. Hold on. Yo.
Is it my time to come back?
Holy shit.
I'm just making, you know, like...
That's actually Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's fire.
It could be gas. It's open to anyone. I don't play this game. I don't have time. I bought this game once on a Steam sale, and then I sent email directly to Valve being like, I'm going to be real. I bought a fighting game. When the hell am I don't even have time to play games that I play already, dude.
Did you refund it?
I need that $30 back.
Yeah.
I already bought this game like 8 times, bro. I know my ass is not going to be playing this. This game is sick.
I was like, yo, you're going to play 2v? Hell no, I'm going to play 2v. I was like, I'm not playing the game, period.
It's like, Gabe, I'm sorry. I know what I am. I saw the 60% off and I got excited. But listen, speaking of getting excited, right now, Dyer on a huge health lead.
Huge health lead, yep. And so that means that I'm going to imagine we see possibly the reconsideration a little early on. There's more leeway here because it's a first to 3.
But Dyer, of course, listen, it gives you a lot of opportunity. I think that maybe can go in Dyer's way. Just like first to 3, you have a lot of time and a lot of interactions. And Dyer's just playing like really reserved, really safe, not taking huge risks. Of course, you do have the flex from Soares, but like it's not going to lead to a lot of damage most of the time. Like it's a pretty ignorable hit when it happens. As opposed to someone like Dyer, every hit is going to add up for so much. Defensive options of Soares maybe not that scary, but listen, we're backing off anyways.
Oh, they can be. So
they're like
yes and no.
Right? Yeah.
It really depends. That kick is kind of scary because it's 5 frames startup.
Right. Yeah.
And it's level 4.
Oh my gosh, the real back on that.
Good whiff punish there.
I don't even think that was like an armor situation. I just like
no. It was just a whiff punish on the. I believe he backdashed the 6XL and just went for the 236U.
UDP, nice tech. Dark cancel right back. Listen, we're all out of it. We have to activate immediately to scare him off because unblockable is a real concern now.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, auto follow-up.
That install is scary. And the more stacks he has, the more HP he restores up to max SSBA range point.
Damn.
And he takes less damage per stack.
I was going to say a modifier, right? Like guts.
Yeah. It's basically a guts modifier. I'm
so glad that I remember. I said that earlier, and I was like, God, I hope I'm not lying. I remember that being the case.
No, that's the case. It's actually so scary because you see how much damage Grimnir does?
Yeah.
That's like 15% of Soares' HP when he's an install with 5 stacks. It's so much mitigation.
Gosh, are you dead right now? I think
yeah,
so.
That's dead.
The combo sometimes can last so much longer. This game has like a weird combo limit, right? Like once in a while, I'm like, oh my god, that hit combo limit, and then another time I'll be like, oh my god, we're still in this combo. Dude.
So the thing to know about combo limit is it doesn't start until the first hit after they're launched.
Got you. So if you're hitting them on the ground over and over again, it's not really adding up.
Yeah. So you saw the Grimnir combos. I'm just doing triple attack, dash. They're still on the ground. Triple attack, dash. Still on the ground. Triple attack, lariat. After that, it starts.
Got you.
Yeah, his damage is absolutely bonkers.
Obscene, but there we are, DPing out every time. He can hit with a meaty punch there for huge plus range, but Dyer spotted it every time.
Plus frames. Good challenge from Dyer. I think going for a delayed 5L there just to try and block in case the kick follow-up came out. Sometimes Soares will try to do that, but I don't think it's on the H version actually.
Why is this guy so optimal, bro?
He's just sick with it. Footsies.
Dyer might be my goat.
Dyer
Shows
is...
up once in a while. He's like, yeah, I'll commentate whatever, bro. And then he shows up and it'll make like top 5, top 3, whatever he's joining.
No, he's actually so good at this. He goes to Montreal. I think at the last Montreal monthly he was Grants.
Yeah, and I think he's also I think he's at UMed this weekend.
Yeah, he's at UMed. There's been a bunch of us like hard grinding. He's been instrumental in my improvement.
Yeah, Zach was just telling me about all that. He's telling me about the Avengers, bro. He knows
The Avengers. Okay, he brought the Avengers.
Huge convert, one hit confirm. It's all you need.
Yeah, you're dead. Shout out to the Avengers, by the way.
We're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now.
Dyer up 2-0. Belfort Boy going to have to find their mark, their momentum. I don't know if it's going to come in the form of a tiny mustached man or if it's just going to be a lock-in.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think you stick with it. I think you stick with it. I think if you're going to go Uno, you went Uno from game 2.
Yeah.
Once you're playing Soras, and he's been playing Soras for most of the night, the muscle, he might play Uno like Soras, but he's not actually playing Soras.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, didn't quite get the confirm there. Ooh, good block. He's the DP. Not going to go for the side swap there because already close to corner.
We're seeing Belfort Boy taking a lot of risks now.
Yeah, there's a lot of risks happening.
Like a lot of -2 to DP. Trying to find an opportunity to get out of the consistency here. But Dyer even things out with that one huge combo. Plus frames. Ready for the challenge.
Went for the 6XM. I don't think that was on purpose. It was a misinput.
It happens to the best of us.
Dyer, Nightquake killing though. That extra 1,000 HP for Soras coming in clutch. Gonna get an extra 900 back. Oh my God! It's not gonna work because it's a command grab.
I was gonna say it's like a raging demon, right? Like
yeah.
Still in the stance though. Oh, nice.
Oh, you're dead. Ah, never mind.
Oh my God, spaghetti.
Uh-oh. If I know exactly. Oh, good frame shot. That was so close.
It's
that
so
was
funny
such
that all the oxygen left the room and you could feel it too. Like both of them just like, oh no.
Man, I was
Whatever
holding my
happens
breath. Yo, install Soras is so scary. Because the thing about install Soras is he also has a follow-up that's a guard crush. And I believe off the right guard crush, he can actually, I can't remember if he can follow up on it. So you have to be careful.
Dyer right now playing as careful as possible, running the standard offense what I was gonna say. But finding a hit does Belfort Boy.
Oh my God!
Nice conversion.
He's so clean. Okay, no follow.
Drops
All right,
the ender.
is that a corner?
Lost momentum, but still finding hits when they need it. Nice challenge. Listen,
doesn't quite kill there. Doesn't quite kill there. Doesn't matter. Uh-oh, you're dead. You're dead.
Are you truly dead, though?
You're dead. Never mind, he didn't go for the follow-up, so gonna live. But now you're in the corner against Catalina.
I was going to say, 2L Mash has been so successful here for Belfort Boy, but with chip damage.
Going for chip out. That's first game on the board for Belfort Boy. Locked into that Soras. I mean, Dyer's not changing. I'm sorry.
I've never seen anything else.
No, he could change, but he's not changing. He has like that desperation pick in the back pocket if he truly believed in it, but I know Dyer. Through thick and thin, he's with Catalina here.
Catches the backdash.
He's not going to risk it on Rusty Pocket.
Oh!
6XM.
Keep me honest. Check the noggin. What a DP. That was crazy. The second to get the resources.
I mean, I respect it. You don't want to deal with Cat pressure. Cat hurts, and she's really good at keeping herself spaced. If Dyer's running pressure on me, I don't want to deal with it because once he gets the proper knockdown, oh, you're dead. Once Dyer gets the proper knockdown, it leads to safe jumps. And those safe jumps are extremely scary because you don't know. It's going to be plus frames. It's going to be low. And he doesn't usually go for the low, actually. He usually goes to the overhead or he goes for throw.
Yeah. This character's already strong enough in mid-range to have to deal with mix-up as well as like never the position you want to be in. Oh, just two armor guys.
2 armor, but one can backdash out of it, and the other got to hold that.
All right, dead even right now.
Nice.
Wow. Combo limit though. Nice awareness that they were going to drop out of that.
Nice confirm there.
Full meter now for Dyer.
Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so afraid of having to go up against Dyer. When we were playing on the laptop setup, he washed me. I don't want to see this happen on stream.
I was going to say, there's still a chance for Belfort Boy, but you may have cursed him. It's going to be a lot of damage. It's probably going to be still a next interaction.
No, he's still fine. He really is still fine.
Oh, 2M button immediately playing that Street Fighter 6. Just the
But Dyer's really good at checking. You know, he's really good at figuring out your timing. That's dead. Light wall into the dash forward.
first cheeky little reset of the set off of that. He was doing that so often on Loop on, I remember. But that's going to be 3-1 there for Dyer. Continuing on, you're going to have to fight this dude, as you were saying.
That's
on
so
stream, but you're going to have 2 sets worth of time to adapt.
2 sets worth of time. Yeah, because that helped me earlier. Don't mind me going 7-0 or 0-7.
Okie dokie. Grand finals. I think the 2 people most likely to commentate this game with me are both in grand finals, unfortunately, so you're just going to get me. I'm going to have Dust Loop up on the other monitor, trying to stay on top. We have Coffee versus Dyer, grand finals. Coffee on the winner side, Dyer on the not winner side. Whatever you call that in the Woke 2025, whatever year it is. That was crazy. I'm too fucking old, man. I can't be saying shit like that. So last match of Grand Blue. Before I move on to Blaze Blue, I'll actually have to see where they are in bracket for that. Looks like pretty good. Looks like we're in like top 8. Moving along at a respectable pace. I'm going to need the PC after this to install all of that malware that Montreal sent us to run the stream effectively this weekend. Well, let's not talk about UMAD. We're at IMAD right now, or OMAD? I guess it'd be Ottawa, Montreal, Air Naturals. I don't know. We'll work on the name. For now, Coffee's going to have to do some work to maintain their winner's advantage. They said they were very concerned about how the set might go. So far, Dyer really taking command of how Neutra's going to be played out here. I have to wonder if Coffee's going to stay on the Grimnir, or if he'll see the Narm back out, or if they, listen, because you never quit. You can say that you quit. Nice awareness. Interaction, I wouldn't know automatically would be the case, but makes a lot of sense. You can tell that Dyer is a student of the game. Taking that first round, catches the trip guard as well. As they try and go from the air, set up the signals for free, says no thank you. Nice tech there, risky stuff though. Nice conversion is what I would say. Drops out of it, but still no whiff time really on that EX special. Sneaks out of the corner, does not catch the recovery frames. Whoa, God, that you got hit on the side you got hit on. I can't tell you, bro. Hard knockdown, tick throw is dealt with. Jeez Louise, dude. Sneaks their way in. Catalina, which should be enough, barring a drop, to take the first game of Grand Finals for Dyer. Barreling their way towards a reset. Coffee's got to find the ground. I accidentally made a joke about ground coffee. I didn't mean to, I promise. Not ready. I guess anti-air in that scenario is kind of risky. I don't know if Grimnir has an invincible anti-air option. But either way, does not opt for the 2H. Sets up the sigils, though. What a DP. Holy smokes. You know, throwing into these ranges that you wouldn't think about as risky. Nice shimmy. Oh my God, the 5D! Coffee said that is not footsies, I agree. That's some strange other third thing. That's the third location. And when you end up there, you die, dude. That's what they say. I've seen CSI Miami or whatever. Dyer up another round. Just playing so solid. I think Tech like every throw and somehow just has these very consistent blocks, using these 2M into 5D just to keep themselves safe. Knows that he can't combo off of it. Does not find the punish on that DP. What a wild mid-screen one there. Put them in the washing machine. Nice challenge. Just a walkout to not deal with the throw bait. Nice conversion. Catches the meaty on the ground. Dyer respects it. Catches them out. Using the sigils to extend this as long as possible. I'm going to keep one over there just for the throw bait afterwards. The threat of it, right? Is all you really... Holy shit, why'd that last forever? Just dashes out. Tries to catch him overextending. Guard cancel to get rid of the orb. Holy smokes, that actually caught. Hit on both sides. Raw jump in, though, was looking so good for Coffee, and then all it takes is you get a little too confident, try and set up that fireball, and Dyer spending all the resources to move themselves to 2-0. One more game, and this goes to Grand Finals reset. I'm going to take a sip, 1 second.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
There we go. Huge conversion here in the corner. Half-life now is Coffee. Range on that throw was crazy. Catching them with delayed overhead. Thought they're going to go for the empty jump low, empty jump throw. No whiff punish, but safe to keep trying for it, right? Dyer not overcommitting. But now ended up in the corner, Coffee with some really good movement. To hopefully being able to make a comeback here, but just the confirm. Seeing the dash and being ready to confirm like that is pretty crazy. You have to be very locked in. I feel like Catalina is a character that allows you to be that focused. Nice punish. Where that range not safe. It sneaks around the projectile. Looks like they tried the anti-air, got counter hit. Wake up sweet. Sometimes a little disrespect is all it takes. Oh! The layer 5. Deep into the tiramisu. Oh, that is coffee flavored. Man, I got bars. That's crazy. Right into super. That's going to be dead. Sick-ass Grand Finals, man. We've had some really good sets today. You know what? I regret. I got a little 2x to go, but this game's kind of sick. I can't lie. Sometimes I'll like, this is a offhand note, but I'll see negativity on Twitter and stuff and be like, oh man, I don't know if this game's gonna be very fun. And then I watch the game and I'm like, what are people talking about, man? Those people are not real. Unlike these two, fighting it out, duking it out. Everyone would see with my eyes are real. And everyone's having a sick time. Unfortunately, dropped their combo there. Got a counter hit 5L, or far L. Couldn't turn it into anything. All out of gems. So lost without you. And Dyer, 3-0 is going to reset the bracket. We're all losers now. All of us have tasted our own blood. Taking a second to think. Thinking about maybe a girl with 2 swords. Maybe with a particular hair color. Taking it deep into consideration. Dyer, though, he's like, nah, I'm just set, bro. I don't have to think about it. Going to character select. At least you're going to take some time to think about it. Going to see how she looks on the screen. Going to see if it feels right. I don't know how much I've been grinding exclusively Grimnir. The Grimnir looks solid, but sometimes when you, sometimes you just need to switch things up, whether that's a character change, whether that's a, you know, game plan change.
Catalina.
Good to see how this, I think it's the first time they're playing Narmaya today, and they're playing Narmaya EX, right? I know nothing about this.
Believe in victory. Battle.
I'm going to learn as we go. I saw the EX characters look pretty crazy. They're kind of like the KOF 13, like the red characters, EX characters. Got new stuff. Pretty cool idea. Easy way to make more content for your game, right? shows you care. You're not going to make any money off of it, but it's easy to make. Dyer, though, already going back to the same game plan. Not ready to check it. Delayed overhead has worked both times now. Gonna have to see what this Normaya is going to be able to do. This is a different Normaya, right? I'm sure Coffee's lapped it, but not going to be able to show off much of what they practiced so far. As Dyer continues this onslaught. Nice punish. Jeez Louise, optimization. Nice blocks at that range, those micro dashes. So calculated. Yeah, just getting overwhelmed by options. I think, like, you fail to respond in time to something and just want it to end. And Dyer, not going to let it be that easy. Game 1. 4th row in a game here. Gonna have to see if Coffee, yeah, we're going back to character select. We're figuring things out. We're ready to go back to Grimnir now. Yeah. I can imagine, based on the amount they said that they're grinding, that this is the character that they have been putting a lot of practice into. Gonna decide in the end to stick by their guns. Return to this beautiful Elfman. And I'm being objective right now. Not objectifying, but objective. They programmed this man to be beautiful. Nicely done. Catches the frame trap. Dyer right now. Gets the DP that they need. Hopefully can turn it into something more significant, but just ready to challenge so fast, right? I think there's a really big temptation there for to challenge Grimnir at these ranges where they set up the sigil, and I can start to like make a very sneaky strike throw scenario, but I'll just swing before you can set it up. Hope you overcommit, because the frame traps have not been super substantial, at least from what I've noticed. It does not seem that Grimnir really has like a very solid frame trap game that doesn't use into close normals at least. But we'll have to see, right? How it develops. Using the sigil just to escape their minus situation, get back to mid-screen, but immediately with the sway, ready for the DP. Dyer now up 2-0 post-reset. It's going to be last chance for Coffee here to mount a comeback. It would take a master. You got to win 3 straight at this point. Staying on the Grimnir. It ain't impossible. It would be hard-earned. It would take a master. Nice interruption. Getting braver now. Nice anti-air. No counter hit. Not going to end with a combo. Nice challenge there from Dyer as well. Very impressive always when you manage to stay composed during a scramble. Dyer though maintaining the plus frames is now a terrible scenario to be in. Tries the tech, I believe. Gets caught with the counter hit. Dyer now 1 round away.
Battle 2.
Nice, catches them to backdash. A little too far to convert off of it, but listen, so far, little errant hits stacking up for Coffee. Death by a few different cuts here, right? Just see how you can keep Dyer closer to this corner, using block strings, keeping themselves safe. Nice TP. Says, listen, you can't put me to 50-50 if I just choose the option that beats them both. Nice mix-up. Wow. That's the block button really begging to be used. Like those healthy groceries, those vegetables you bought last week. Please, before I expire. What a combo, holy smokes. Nice blocks. Patience there from Coffee. Had an opportunity. Finds a frame trap. Yeah, just the guard cancel to try and stop the plus frames from activating. Nice blocks. The patience from Coffee now. The challenge timing being alternated. But just like that, might all turn around. You have one more extension. You have this plus the gem. This character cashes out. So crazy huge. and it was a heartbreaker for their coffee. We heard the no, the Darth Vader.